Today on the PB&J show, we will be talking about celebrity worship.
Or as the title infers, celebrity worship. Or, may I take your restraining order, please?
What is the general public's obsession with film actors, musicians,
Comedic personalities.
charismatic internet sensations like myself and PB?
Wow, there's just so much to discuss. Shall we get started?
Indeed we shall. And we've got a lot to talk about today. Plus,
Right.
we got a lot of crazy skits for you. To help you get through your crazy commute.
Right.
Or your hardcore workout.
Right.
Or to mask the sounds of masturbation from your parents who have incredibly thin walls.
I like to listen to podcasts so my neighbors think that I have friends. Meanwhile, I'm actually masturbating.
Aww.
So let's get to it. Time to create the subterfuge.
Here we go. You listening to the PB&J Podcast.
What's up, pod people? I'm PB.
And I'm PB.
And no, you're not.
And I'm Jay.
That's right, and welcome to the PB&J Podcast, or the PB&J Fireside Chat, as I like to call it.
I don't think that's catching on.
No, it's not. Who would have thought that a reference to FDR from the 30s and 40s would not catch on?
I don't know who FDR is. But if you're listening to this, you most likely aren't anywhere near a fireplace.
But that's why we're providing the proverbial fireplace for you, to warm up those earlobes.
Now, doesn't that sound nice?
It does.
So PB, you had a few stalkers in your day.
Well, I don't really like to talk about it, so I'm going to talk about it. Back in my days as a public access celebrity television star,
Ooh.
yeah, I used to receive fan mail from pretty boys, pretty girls, mostly pretty girls.
Yeah, of course.
And this one time, I received fan mail from a guy who had a foot fetish.
A foot fetish?
Foot fetish.
Wait. How did he even see your feet?
Well, I used to wear flip-flops all the time. Or go commando foot-wise.
You do have nice feet.
Aw, thanks, Boo. But yeah, I would get these really grossly descriptive emails from this weird dude telling me what he'd do to my feet.
Well, good lord! For example?
For example, let's not go into for example.
Okay.
Let's just say that this freak would get off on checking out my feet on a weekly basis.
Wow, that guy was totally obsessed with your features.
Wow.
I don't know who FDR is.
So one day this guy shows up where I was working, and he was like this dude wearing he had a white beard and like white hair.
Santa Claus?
No. And then he was eating popped corn and he was like, I'm walking by and he gives me like that, hey, what's up? Like he knew who I was, but I didn't know who he was. So I was like, hey dude, what's up? And I just walked away. So later that night when I get home, I get this email and it was that dude and he perfectly described what I was wearing.
Ew.
And yeah, so I had to tell this guy dude, if you don't stop sending me these gross emails, I'm gonna call the cops.
Yo, you know what? This kind of stuff only happens to you, PB.
Well, I wouldn't go so far as to call myself a celebrity, but being an accessible personality that's on TV on a weekly basis made this guy become obsessed with not only me,
But what?
but my feet.
Which begs the question, why are celebrities put on a pedestal? Looked upon as royalty or gods?
Other than talent and good looks.
Some celebrities don't even have talent. I mean, just a sex tape and a reality TV show.
Right, like Rachel Ray.
Or Rachel Ray.
Right. So I know, Jay, you used to be completely obsessed with a well-known A-list actor.
Yeah, it's not something I often talk about.
Well, why don't you use this medium as an outlet to exercise those out-of-shape demons?
Okie doke. So when I was a little kid, about 12 or so, I loved movies. I loved going to the movies, and I would see every film this person was in.
Cute.
I know, and I would cut out every article, memorize every single factoid and quoteoid. My room was covered with posters and a wall-to-wall collage of pictures from magazines.
Creative.
Thank you. That blonde hair, those blue eyes, and that perfect smile. I was completely infatuated, obsessed with Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah, Brad Pitt. Yeah, he was my idol.
Wow. Okay.
So one fine day, my father took me to see a show he was doing.
Brad Pitt did shows?
Don't interrupt me. So we went there early just to see if I could get a little glimpse of him in person, and we did.
Yay!
So I got to go backstage, hang out
with Brad Pitt?
Yeah, Brad Pitt. I mean, we took pictures. I got to tell him all about the stuff I knew about him, like his dog's name and his wife's name.
Oh, wait, which wife is this? Is this Jennifer Aniston?
No,
or
no,
Angelina Jolie?
no. Look, so anyway, so we were leaving, and I was totally on this Brad Pitt high when I realized that I left my vinyl record that he signed.
Wait, Brad Pitt signed vinyl records?
I went back to the dressing room, and there he was, kissing this lady that wasn't his wife.
Uh-huh.
And he's all like, get out of here. Get out of here, you snot-nosed little brat.
Huh?
I know. He just turned out to be a big phony. And I hate him. I hate him so much.
Wait. This is Brad Pitt? Like, the Fight Club Brad Pitt?
Yeah, like the Meet Joe Black Brad Pitt.
Okay.
So I'm like 12 years old.
Uh-huh.
And I had this epiphany.
Wait, that's a pretty big word for a 12-year-old.
I'd probably use another word. So then I'm like, oh no. What if all the people whose movies are like Brad Pitt? Like, what if all famous people are scum buckets?
Did you literally say scum buckets?
So then my dad, Alan Thicke, reminds me of the first time that I heard Kermit the Frog wasn't a real frog.
Yeah, man. That must have been very traumatic for... Wait, what?
That, like, blowjobbed my mind. And I realized I didn't even know the real Brad Pitt. Just the image that he showed on TV and magazines. Then Kirk Cameron came in and tried to scam my parents and call their sister Carol fat and ugly.
You jerk face. That's just an episode of Growing Pains that Brad Pitt was a guest star in.
Well, it felt real to me. Especially at 15 years old.
I thought you said you were 12. I'm sure that Brad Pitt isn't really a scum bucket. At least from what I've seen on TV and movies, so...
I still can't look at him the same way. Ever again.
You see, like everyone else, we too are guilty of a little celebrity worship now and then. Stick around, folks. We'll be back to talk some more. In the meantime, check out the sketch on the PB&J Podcast.
Show me that smile again.
Show me that smile.
PB&J. PB&J.
Hello, babies. Welcome to the Eric Baña Show. I am your host, international películas star, Eric Baña. And with me, as always, is my diminutive co-host, Elisha Wood. Say hola to the listeners, Elisha.
Hello, listeners.
Short and sweet, just like you, Elisha.
Yeah, that's right, Baña.
Hey, that's me. So we are new to this world of podcastings. Most of you may know us from our películas like Troy.
Oh, yes.
Where I played Hector, opposite Brad Pitt, y Orlando Blooms, y Brian Coxes, y Diana Krugers, or Elijah's película más grande, Lord of the Rings.
Oh, yes.
Also starring Orlando Blooms, y Sir Ian McKellen, y Viggo Mortensen, y Sean Astin.
Oh, yes.
Y Liv Tyler's. Or
Uh-oh.
finds some other películas starring me, such as The Hawks,
Oh, yes.
where I play Bruce Bannier. Opposite, Jennifer Connelly's, y Josh Lucas, y Sam Elias, y Nicholas Noltis. But Eliza and I wanted to expand on our talents and reach out to our fans, you know. Did you have anything to add, my little voiced hobbit amigo?
No, I'm good for now, Eric Baña.
Okay, so, shall we take our first caller? Let's do it, like Nike says. Hola, you're on the air with Eric Banja.
Hi, Eric. This is Christina. You're so handsome.
Oh, thank you so much, baby. I love you too. Next caller.
Oh, Eric, you're doing such a good job on your show. Keep it up.
Thank you so much, baby. Keep listening, okay? That was good. We got to talk to some fans. What should we do now, Elisha?
I don't know, maybe we could talk about the news?
The news. Las noticias, I likes. Have you seen the película Morning Glory about morning news shows? Starring Harrison Ford, y Diane Keaton, y my time traveler's wife co-star, Rachel McAdams.
Oh, Rachel McAdams from las películas más grande, Mean Girls, starring Lindsay Lohan, y Lacey Chabert, y Amanda Seyfried, y Lizzie Kaplan, y Tina Fey.
Sí, that her Rachel McAdams.
Oh, sí, star de Notebook, opposite Ryan Gosling, y Sherlock Holmes, starring Roberto Downey Jr. y Jude Law, y Wedding Crashers, starring Vince Vaughn y Owen Wilson.
Sí, Owen Wilson.
No, I didn't see it.
Neither did I, but it looks muy bueno.
I should put that on my queue on my Netflix.
Yes, okay. Should we take more callers?
Well, people are calling us.
But of course, so they want to talk to me, Eric Baña. Next caller, you on the air with Baña.
Hi, Eric. I'm a huge fan of your work, your películas.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah, so for the last few weeks, I've been tuning into your show, and you and Elijah don't do much except name drop.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, baby, for listening to me. I loves yous, okay? Next caller, you on the air with Baña.
Eric, it's me, Christina. You're so handsome.
Thank you so much, Christina, baby. Gracias. I love you too. Okay, Elisha, you know what that reminded me of?
Hey, what's that, Baña?
I was on the set of my películas, Star Treks, starring Zachary Quintos, y Cristóbal Piñez, y Simon Peggs, y Zoe Saldana, y Winona Ryder, y Leonard Nimoy. Ay, ouch!
Are you okay, Baña?
Sí, I just dropped another name on my foots.
There's a good one, Baña. There's a good one. You got me good.
Yes. Okay, that's all the time we have on the Eric Baña Show. Tune in next week when we talk about my película, The Other Bowling Girl.
Oh, yes.
Starring Natalie Portman.
Very hot.
Y Scarlett Johansson.
En fuego.
Y my other big role in Esteban Spielberg's Monique.
Ooh.
Starring me, Eric Baña.
Yes.
Y Daniel Craig, y Thomas Hanks, y el Leonardo DiCaprio, y Benjamin Affleck, y Mateo Damon.
TMZoo, your source for Hollywood's hottest animal gossip.
All right, people, what do you got for me?
We saw Lassie hanging out at the Kennel Club. We asked him some stuff, and our camera guy was trying to rile him up a little bit.
Hey, Lassie!
Dude, he keeps egging him on, calling out his name like Lassie. And then Lassie just goes off and she starts peeing on the guy like he was a fire hydrant, man. It was classic Lassie, man.
Good for Lassie. She even relevant anymore? I mean, what does she do all day? Hang out at the dog park? Lassie! More like last decade. Overweight black woman, what do you have for me?
We saw one of Siegfried and Roy's famous white tigers at the Chris Angel show.
Oh, really? Chris Angel? He jumped ship to another magician?
Oh, hell yeah. Right now, you can't trust anything with a first name Tiger.
Haha, well, I gotta put that one on the board.
And you know he bleaching his fur extra white, cause he ain't getting any younger.
Really? Haha, bleaching?
Oh, hell no. Ain't nobody wanna see no gray aging tiger.
Wait, let me get this right. These tigers are frosting their flakes?
Harvey, you're crazy, man.
Babe the Pig, of course, there's been rumors for years of him possibly being gay.
But he's always denied it.
Yes, but we have pictures of him coming out of the popular gay pig club Mudhole, canoodling with Wilbur from Charlotte's Web. Let's just say that they were both bringing home the bacon that night.
Good for him. I think that Babe and Wilbur should have the right to pork whoever they want to.
Harvey.
I'm putting that on the board.
Next week on TMZoo, is one of the meerkats from Meerkat Manor dating famous animal porn star Sigourney Beaver? The raccoon from Furry Vengeance lets loose about his offset antics with Brendan Fraser. And this.
There was a Shark Week premiere party, and as you'd expect, a fight broke out between the Hammerheads and the Tiger Sharks. Your cops came to break it up and everything. And you know, afterwards, the promoters of the party said it probably wasn't a good idea to have an after party with a bunch of sharks in it.
Sounds like there was a lot of broken jaws at that party.
That's hilarious, Harvey.
Nah, actually, a lot of innocent people died that night.
I'm putting that on the board.
TMZoo, your source for Hollywood's hottest animal gossip.
Hi, I'm Robert Pattinson. You may know me better as the emoting vampire Edward from the blockbuster film Twilight and its international hit sequel, Twilights. Listen, I'm not your average daywalker. In fact, I spend most of my time running from screaming fans, so you could say I'm a day runner. See? I do have a sense of humor. No matter what that Rolling Stones reviewer says. Effing Peter Travers. Anywho...
Oh my god, it's Robert Pattinson!
Uh-oh, I've been spotted. Time to run. Now this sort of thing happens to me every day. Where do I get the stamina to run away from hordes of horny girls all the time? I'm glad I assumed you asked.
Oh my god, impregnate me! Tag me!
I'm not a real vampire, you idiot! Anyway, like I was saying, I get my unlimited energy from heartthrob.
Please bite me! Anywhere! Preferably inside my ass! I want your herpes! You're so hot! You look just like my brother! Wait, am I attracted to my brother?
Heartthrob, a new fantastic energy drink for handsome celebrities like us who are constantly on the get up and go. Just like my close personal friend, Zac Efron. What are you doing here?
Hey, Robert. I'm running from my own group of screaming girls. You know what it's like being a heartthrob?
Yes, Heartthrob, which is the name of my brand new energy drink. Hey, Zach, how long do you think we could outlast these stampeding girls?
I don't know, but I think a girl got trampled to death already, man.
Hilarious. Oh, look, we're coming upon a forest with tall trees. Climb on my back, spider monkey.
Aw, snap! I'm riding on Robert Pattinson's back, man.
Robert! Zach!
Robert Pattinson's Heartthrob. Because you can't spell heartthrob without Rob.
Warning. Too much consumption of heartthrob will literally break your heart.
Ho, 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 wow, I can't stop laughing to myself. That was hysterical.
Welcome back, listeners. I'm PB.
And I'm Jay, and we're talking about society's obsession with the famous.
Yes, we are. This isn't a new trend, Jay. I mean, if you think about it, Elvis, Beatlemania...
Jesus?
Right, Jesus. Jesus has some of the biggest fans still who are completely obsessed with him. Worship him, even.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with awesome hair, a sweet beard, perfect abs, and a crucifix tattoo.
Right, and cool piercings.
Oh, I forgot about the cool piercings.
Celebrity worship isn't new, but it seems to be more prevalent now, today, more than ever.
Yeah, I mean, look at shows like TMZ or the E! Channel. They have an entire channel dedicated to celebrity and fame.
Yep.
And keeping up with the Kardashians.
Yes, and now every celebrity has a Twitter account where you can follow their every stupid move.
Oh, let me check out my Twitter. For example, Elijah Dushku is killing time at the MoMA right now until her flight at JFK. Now I have something to do after this podcast. Sweet!
Awesome. I'll be joining you. My point being that it's almost like I feel like I'm being brainwashed into caring about what these like actors and rappers and media whores do. Like, who cares, man?
Yeah, I totally agree. And we do follow Elijah Dushku on Twitter, twitter.com/PB&J Comedy.
Plug!
But I also feel like my brain was in a washing machine. I mean, who gives a shit, really?
We do?
Yeah, we do. I know what you're saying, though. Sometimes I have dreams. Actual dreams about being a celebrity.
Sex dreams?
You should know. You were there.
Ew. I was in your sex dream?
Yo, bro, duh. You were the one who cockblocked me in my own dream yesterday night.
Oh, right. The dream starring actress Carla Gugino.
Gugino!
Gugigi!
Yeah, man, I hate when you do the... I was having a perfectly sexy sex dream, and you had to go and sex-interrupt it.
All right. Let's not get into a fight about it while we're on air. As for some of our listeners know, both Jay and I have a thing for the star of Sin City and son-in-law, actress Carla Gugino. Gugino. But that, they're not fully there to comprehend it. This is our dreams, Luckily, I have an audio recording of what occurred in our dreams last night.
Wow, that's unlikely. You recorded our joint Gugino sex dream?
I always do, my man friend.
Oh.
Here, let's take a listen.
Ooh, a harp. Wow, Gugino. That was the best sexual experience I have ever had. I mean, I have never sweated this much after intercourse. Actually, now that I think of it, maybe we should crack open a window in here because this isn't a natural amount of sex sweat.
Hey, Gugino. Jay, what's up?
PB? What the hell are you doing here?
Me? What are you doing here? Oh, wait. We must be having dueling sex dreams.
Again? Well, this always happens when we fall asleep next to each other. But wait, why are you just coming in now?
I just came from another dream where I was a guard in an all-women's prison. And all the women look like Charlize Theron. Wait for it.
I'm waiting.
In the movie Monster.
Oh.
I know. I was so disgusted, I only participated in one prison cell orgy. So, I definitely need me some Gugino action right now to wash off all the ugly. If you don't mind.
Wait. You're gonna have sex with Gugino right after I just did?
What? You can't get STDs from having dream sex.
Listen to me, PB. This situation might not be real, but my feelings for that woman in there are as real as the show Real Sex on HBO. And until I actually have sex with her in the real world, and not the show Real World on MTV, which is mostly not real, then this is the only way we could really be together. Now, if you're my friend, you'll respect that, and not go in there and bone the Gugino. So I'm gonna put my hand out and ask you, what do you say, pal o' mine?
I'm gonna bone Gugino.
Okay, can I at least watch?
And that's how it went down, man.
Yo, that's like the last time I shared a sex dream with you. You're like the Freddy Krueger of cockblockers.
I'd like to think of myself more as the Christopher Nolan of cockblockers.
It's a little more classy. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna pretend we just didn't wake up next to each other with erections.
Nice. You really know how to paint an inappropriate picture for our listeners. We'll be back with more PB&J.
We're back with the top 101 awesome celebrity uh-ohs. These RIPs definitely will make you LOL. We're at number 35, Rebel Without a Pulse.
James Dean was only 24 years old, starred in only 3 movies, and he crashed his Porsche. Oopsie.
Looks like something was tearing James Dean apart. A huge truck.
James Dean was a really hot, popular actor known for his looks who died in a horrible car crash. So my question is, why doesn't Matthew McConaughey drive more?
Uh-oh, the juice is loose at number 45. OJ murders his wife and some other dude. Oh boy.
O.J. Simpson, he kills one person, then he kills another. He's got an open field. He could get away with his murder.
When OJ was younger, he won the Heisman Trophy. But I think they should officially rename it the Killman Trophy. Am I right? Hello?
Our super awesome uh-oh at 25. Kurt Cobain shoots up the charts with a bullet.
It was definitely an awesome death. But I think maybe he messed up with a suicide note. Dude, ever heard of spell check?
If I was married to Courtney Love, I'd shoot myself too. I know what you're saying right now. This guy's got some nerve. Anna. Anyone? Am I right?
Maybe he didn't know he was carrying a gun. He always had his hair in his face.
Uh-oh! At number 14, and our favorite rock star plane crash, Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, and the Big Bopper plummet to their deaths.
This uh-oh was so awesomely awesome that they actually made a song about it called American Pie. that they remade for Richie Bounce Pants called A Mexican Taco.
Actually, the explosion was so big that the plane sounded more like a La Bamba. Hello? Anyone hear me?
Sorry, Mexicans. Your ticket to mainstream acceptability just went down in flames. Literally.
Tears in Heaven at number 10 for Eric Clapton, whose infant son fell out of a window to his tragic death.
Wow, what a terrible thing to happen to a really nice guy.
Moving on. At number 4 on Awesome Celebrity Uh-Ohs, the joke's on Heath Ledger. Uh-oh. Pills.
10 things I hate about Heath Ledger dying. Number 10, Oxycontin. Number 9, Valium. Number 8, Xanax. Number 7.
I'd pop a few extra pills too if I had to listen to Christian Bale's Batman voice for a whole movie shoot.
Oh, good for you! And how was it?
I guess the writing on his prescription was illegible. No? Anyone? Whoa, it's dead in here.
We'll be back with more of the top 101 Awesome Celebrity Uh-Ohs.
Hey bro, what are you watching? Seven Samurai. I'm trying to see it 7 times today. It's always been my dream to do that.
Is that the Criterion Collection edition? Complete with Kurosawa director's commentary?
Hey, come on. That's like asking me if the Blair Witch Project was the most overrated movie in the last 20 years. You know the answer.
Oh, I know your answer. I still think it was a good concept and lost steam towards the end due to poor cinematography.
I was looking for a John Travolta movie for my sister that I can't remember the title of.
Unless it's blown away, I don't even want to have this conversation.
I'm glad you said that. That was De Palma at his best. Until he started getting bad script disease.
Yeah, I think it was called Broken Arrow. She's a big Christian Slater fan.
You know what I'm a big fan of? You leaving my store. I don't know how to help you if you can't help yourself.
You just get flashback nightmares of John Woo coming to America and being raped of his creativity because American studio caring about bottom line.
More like bottom of the barrel.
Dude, I don't know what you guys are talking about, but you're a bunch of crazy film snobs.
I was this close to throwing a Richard Linklater movie in his face.
I hope it was School of Rock. I wouldn't want you wasting a movie like Slacker, which happens to be one of the best independent movies of our generation.
No, it was definitely later day Linklater. These days, he can independently produce a proper shit. We carry School of Rock in this store?
Hey, it's a guilty pleasure. Jack Black does have his moments.
Hey, what's up? I was looking for a James Cameron movie.
You have a better chance of finding a Kirk Cameron movie in this store, my friend.
Don't you see the name of this store? It says Indie Indian Video Store.
Yeah, not using 3D as a gimmick without any intelligent line of dialogue in your movie store.
I have to disagree with you. I think 3D is the way of the future. It just has to be backed up with a coherent plot and characters that pop off the screen.
Although it does have great cinematography. I mean, I'm not blind.
Really? Unfortunately, I'm not deaf. It's a good thing he made Terminator, because all his characters sound like robots.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go Netflix it.
Yes, watch you don't hit an iceberg out there, my friend.
Wow, I really hope that's the last Titanic reference that you make for the rest of my life.
Hey guys, this is tough. I'm looking for a really hard-to-find movie called The Killing of a Chinese Bookie.
Ah, yes, one of Jim Jarmusch's finest.
I'm pretty sure John Cassavetes directed that.
Are you serious? I happen to know that Cassavetes used a lot of the same actors in his movies, and I don't remember any of them being Chinese.
Definitely Jarmusch. Very avant-garde, which is very Jarmuschian.
Oh my goodness, did you just say Jarmuschian?
Yes, I'm coining that phrase today.
Well, I'm checking IMDb on my phone, and it totally says John Cassavetes directed Killing of a Chinese Bookie.
Take your futuristic gadgets out of my face, man. What do you think this is, Radio Shack?
Look, I wrote my college thesis on that movie, okay? It was a scene-by-scene breakdown of the actual killing of said Chinese bookie. And it was written in the iambic pentameter.
Dude, at this point, I don't even care who directed it, man. Like, do you have the movie or not?
Even if we had the movie now, we're not going to sell it to you. You disrespect us in our own store.
We were born film buffs. We came out of the womb telling the doctor that he needed better lighting in the delivery room.
And, if I remember correctly, I was the one who yelled, "Cut!" after he clipped the umbilical cord.
Fuck you guys. I'm gonna go on eBay.
Hey, check it out, dude. I have the movie right here, and that guy was right. Chinese bookie is a Cassavetes.
I knew that. I didn't want to sell it to him because he reminded me too much of Michael Bay.
Oh, don't get me started on that guy. Well, we are snobs. Yes, it is very clear after these 3 customers. We are extreme snobs.
Our store is going out of business because we never sell anything.
How do we even have a store where we sell indie movies? I mean, people look at movies online anyways, am I right?
And now, Al Pacino and Marlon Brando recite the Knight Rider theme.
Stella, 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 Stella,
Dun dun.
Stella, Stella, Stella.
Oh yeah, I'm just getting warmed up over
Stella.
here.
You know, I like to warm up some food because I'm hungry. Maybe some mozzarella sticks.
I love you, Marlon, but you crazy.
Stella, I'm crazy. I want a buffet right now. Stella.
No, I didn't want to do this, but they keep pulling me in over here.
Stella.
Welcome to Act Like an Adult, the show that talks to former child actors who are all grown up. Today's episode is called After the After School, where we'll be talking to some of our favorite young actors who starred in all those classic after-school specials we used to see when we were kids. First up is Danny Richards, who you may know from the popular after-school specials Permanent Sleep, The Dangers of Pillow Smothering, and Touchy Subject, which dealt with the controversial story of a kid in Iowa who masturbated himself to death. Is that right, Danny?
Yeah, he masturbated a lot.
So, how did it feel to be an after-school special celebrity?
Well, I got noticed all the time. I couldn't walk the streets without people shouting out, "Hey, there's a kid who whacked off to death on TV," or "Hey kid, don't jerk your life away."
Wow, that must have been exciting for you.
No, not really. I went through a severe depression because of it. And I actually began to seriously resent my penis, which took years of therapy to fix.
That's the price of fame, I guess. Next up is Amanda Stevens, who you may remember from such after-school specials as My Bedroom is Not a Laboratory, The Dangers of Sexual Experimentation, and Born with Everything, which was about a young girl from Iowa who was born with both male and female body parts.
Yes, that's correct.
So, Amanda, being on TV at such an early age must have made you extremely popular with the boys at school.
Not really. They all thought I really had male and female body parts. It got to the point where even the school made a special bathroom for me. I tried telling them I was just playing a character. One time I yelled out in the middle of the school hallway, "I only have a vagina, see?" And then I pulled my skirt down to show them I was 100% girl. People still thought I was tucking it in, though.
That is a unique story. But I'm sure actors being mistaken for the characters they play is a very common problem.
Are you looking at my privates right now?
What? No, of course not. Moving on, our last guest was known as the bad boy of after-school specials. He played Ricky Fitzgerald in Ricky Has a Gun, which dealt with the grisly aftermath of a male pajama party gone bad. And Brian Gave Me AIDS, in which he played Brian, a boy who gave AIDS to as many as 8 of his female classmates. So, Brian, I bet your parents were extremely proud of your television success.
At first they were, but once the specials came out, the other parents in my neighborhood didn't want me playing with their sons because they thought I was going to murder them. And they wouldn't let me date their daughters because they thought I was going to give them AIDS. We had to move like 3 times because of all the death threats we got. So, yeah, they were less proud after that.
I have a confession to make. This is not a show about child actors. I was hired by each of your family and friends to host an intervention about Danny's masturbation addiction,
What the
Amanda's male and female body part shame,
serious, man? This is bullshit.
and, of course, Brian giving everyone AIDS.
This is freaking bullshit. Are you serious?
Guys, where are you going? Come on. I'm here to help you. You guys need help. Those after-school specials were a cry for help. Don't you understand that?
Go to hell.
Well, Brian, could you at least stop giving people AIDS? I mean, just do me that favor, please. It's getting ridiculous.
Well, I'm not a crook.
Hello, everybody. We'll get started as soon as everyone gets settled down. Last week's meeting, Phil's story was interrupted by the fire drill. And so we'd like to pick it up now. Phil?
Yeah, my name is Phil.
Hi, Phil.
Thanks. Well, like I said last meeting, lately my addiction has started getting worse, and I stay up all hours of the night. You know, I ignore my friends and family. Sometimes I'll even spend an entire weekend not leaving the house, not showering.
Yeah, I've been there.
We've all been there. Am I right?
See, it usually starts with boredom. Don't really know what to do with myself on those Friday nights, and it's just so appealing. Something to pass the time, you know, make you feel good. I started planning my nights around it. You ever crave something so bad when you don't get it, you go crazy?
So, when did it start for you, Phil?
I'd say about 3 seasons ago.
Be more specific.
It was Hannah Montana.
It's okay, Phil. That's usually everybody's first. Hannah Montana is the classic gateway drug to Disney Channel show addictions.
But I'm a grown man.
We're all grown men here. It's okay. You don't have to be ashamed anymore.
I'm not ashamed. I just wish I was home watching Hannah Montana. Today's the episode where she gets her license.
All right. Easy, Phil. Let's talk to Randy. Last week, you said you were going to try to go cold turkey on Wizards of Waverly Place. How'd that work out?
Hi guys, my name is Randy.
Hi, Randy.
Hey gang. Well, it went okay. I stopped watching Wizards for about a week, but then I relapsed when I forgot that I recorded 10 episodes during the Wizards of Waverly Place Thanksgiving Marathon. But hey, I did eat cold turkey while I was watching it.
Yeah, that's not progress, Randy, and you know it. Look, everyone, I've been where you guys are at. With me, it started with the High School the Musical trilogy. And when I couldn't get enough of that, Camp Rock 1 and 2 came around and rocked my world. And of course, you all know about my Zack and Cody overdose. It got to the point where I was fiending for That's So Raven. Fiending! I mean, that's the bottom of the barrel. But if I could get through that, so can you guys. There's plenty of other shows. Plenty of other adult-oriented programming on television. I promise you.
Sorry for interrupting, Coach, but can I speak now?
I'm not a coach. I'm just a man addicted to Disney Channel shows. Just like you. But yes, you can speak.
Well, hi, my name is Kenneth.
Hi, Kenneth.
All right, cool. So, yeah, man, I totally pulled it during Sunday with a Chance last night. Just get that out of the way real quick. I mean, I regretted it for a little bit, and then another episode came on, and I just rinsed and repeated.
Kenneth, what are you talking about?
Yeah, sorry, man. I should focus on my progress, right? Well, look, last week, I totally did not watch any Disney Channel shows. But then I'm in this I Love Underage Girls chat room, right? And someone posted a music video with pretty much every doggone Disney Channel chick singing about the environment or some shit. I wasn't paying attention. I'm talking a veritable wet dream team of Disney Channel actresses. Lovato, Gomez, Cyrus. I mean, even one of the Jonas Brothers got me hard. Short story long, I came.
Listen, buddy, Kenneth, whatever you do when you watch these shows is your business. But I'm pretty sure none of us watch it to get aroused.
Well, actually, I mean, when nobody's around.
Damn it, Phil, you have a daughter.
How'd you know I have a daughter?
I mean, they literally have these shows back to back to back. I mean, it's like a conga line that gets me erect. Anyway, this is primetime pedophile programming. I mean, isn't it the pop culture for pedophiles class? Huh? That's what I signed up for, right? That damn learning annex?
No, it is not. Just get out of here, okay? We watch those shows because they make us laugh. For the great writing and the hilarious acting skills and the potential for crossover storylines between the shows. And the... Who am I kidding? We're all pedophiles, aren't we? Okay, so see y'all next week.
Wow. Okay, that was a laughter explosion for my ears and your ears. I'm PB.
And I'm Jay.
That's right. He remembered his name.
This time.
All right, that was fun. We had a good time. We hope you had a good time, and look out for any future podcast episodes. You could find any future episodes airing if you follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/PB&J Comedy. Anything else, Jay?
I think we gotta thank some people.
All right, yeah. We want to thank Jamie Frevele.
Yes. Mike Forbes.
Joel Morgan, who produced the show, and Paul T. Leno, who wrote the original theme song. You could look out for any of our actual video comedy on YouTube, PB&J page, PB&J Comedy page.
And some videos we've done at pornexplosion.com.
Wow.
Some early stuff.
Yeah,
not together.
Not a part either, though. You have to look out for Nigel Hart on Dildo Galaxy commercials.
Yeah, I mean, it's we have an extensive library of material that is out there. You have to find it, though.
So did we learn anything today? We learned about celebrity obsession, compulsion, and we're just going to keep watching these stupid shows. How about you?
I learned that the most important thing in life is friendship. And I'm looking at PB now with, love in my eyes.
I look at you sometimes, and you're like my own personal celebrity obsession.
And we need to get a room.
Meow.
So thanks everybody who actually stayed and listened to this.
Oh, do you want to do something for maybe this could be the trend for a future podcast? We could meow our way out of this.
This is not planned, everybody, but I'm liking it. So let's do this.
Maybe we could meow like the Darth Vader's entrance theme, or like
No, you had me at hello.
Okay. Oh wait, how does it go again?
Meow 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 meow.
As we lick ourselves.
Goodbye.
Meow meow.